What is up, y'all? We are live. All right. I think we're live. Are we live, guys? All right. I think we're live. I don't know. I can't hardly tell. Okay. So, what is up, everyone? Looks like we got people strolling in. We got Tampa Tom here. Charlie is here. Real Thing for You is here. What is up, guys? John Bedker's in the house. KG Cichlids is here. What is up, man? Bob Kaler's Fish Hobby is here. What is up? Jad Orsi at the park with my littlest, trying my best to avoid the other human adults. Yep, I hear you. Real Thing for You is here. What is up? Candy Overalls is here. Peter is here. Yes, you live. Awesome. Well, I have been really busy this week. I've got these super red plecos that are getting ready to spawn. I mean, the female is just jam-packed with eggs. And I'm trying to get it done so I can pull the eggs before I leave for my trip coming up this weekend. And no matter what I try, it's not working. I've been trying to keep the light low. I did cold water, you know, like the tank was evaporated down. I did some cold water with them the other day, and I've been feeding next to the caves, and nothing is working so far, so I'm just going to have to let nature take its course. And those of you that weren't in the stream on my second stream that I was on Saturday night, after I went live Saturday night, gosh, I got off here, what, 8:30, something like that. My live stream was like an hour and a half long, and it seems like it was like 11 o'clock or so. Jeremy from Sergeant Tank Pets sent me a message on Facebook asking if I wanted to go live with him, and I was like, sure. And he said probably set it up for around 11:30, somewhere around in there. Well, we didn't get started until right around midnight, but we live streamed until, seems like it was after 3 o'clock in the morning. I was beat, but it was awesome. It's been a long time since I'd been on one of those old school late night live streams like that. He cut that one down and posted a video today about it. You guys that are my normal subscribers, it's nothing you've not already heard, but I thought that was pretty cool of him. I'm going to be going to see him at the end of the month, and he wanted to kind of like, I guess you would say, an introduction to who I am. So if you guys see me on his channel or something, you know who I am. So it was kind of fun. It was definitely tiresome though. Oh my gosh, by the end of it, I was beat. Mary RNH2O is in the house and says, hello, Jeffro. What is up, Mary? Joel is in the house. Hello, we'll be lurking. What is up, Joel? Long time no see. Long time no see. Oh, you had me rolling earlier in Joel's live stream. It was funny. KG Cichlid says that was a great stream. Yep, KG was there for a long time. Gosh, people were hanging in there. I mean, we didn't even talk about how long we were going to go whenever we started it, but we just kept on rolling and rolling. And I mean, every time he brought it up, I wanted to say, yeah, I'm tired, I'm done, you know, but I never did. I didn't want to turn down the opportunity. It was pretty cool. So, yeah, it was a good stream. Candy says that was a long stream. I fell asleep. I wanted to, Candy. I think, let's see, golly, who else was there really late? Priscilla was there for a long time, and then after she got off, she said, you need to go to sleep. She could tell I was tired, and I haven't watched the full stream. The video that he posted today has the link, or a link to the, it was over 3 hours long to the live stream, so I haven't watched it yet. So let's see. Aquatic Ma is in the house, and she says, hello, Jeffro. What is up, Aquatic Ma? Nice to see ya. Vinoxky Tank is here. Hello, everyone. What is up, Vinoxky? And Lisa Aquatics is here. What is up, Lisa? And Ms. 54 Punchy is here. Punchy says she was there, but I never go to bed before 2 a.m. I try to get to bed at least by midnight during the week, you know. Saturday nights, not so much. And then I was up the next morning. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy from Sergeant Tank Pets is here. The next morning, see, we was live until 3, and then I always required wind down time after something like that. And you know, I was live earlier in the night for an hour and a half, and then that live stream was 3 hours. So that was a lot of sitting in a desk chair, you know, without getting up and stuff. And then if you guys caught at the end of my stream Saturday night, I had a blunder. I thought that I had shut down the live stream, and I got up and made a dash for the bathroom, and it was kind of funny. Dank texted me like 20 times straight, "You're still live." Oh, that was kind of funny. Oh well, you live and learn, you know. Lumpy Dog is in the house. What is up, Lumpy Dog? The Jeffs are strong tonight, man. Lisa Aquatic says, my daughter is diabetic, so I'm forever tired. I don't require a lot of sleep, but that makes me tired. So like what I was getting ready to say was like Sunday, I think I was up by 7 or 8, one or the other. I was either up by 7 or 8 and got up, got coffee, made breakfast. I did an Instagram post of me pouring my coffee. It was kind of funny. So yeah, I don't require a lot of sleep, but every once in a great while it will catch up to me. So on like a Sunday afternoon, I'll lay down and take a nap. Sunday afternoon naps are kind of nice. I don't do them very often, once every 3 or 4 months, something like that. But man, I got to get caught up every once in a while. But like on a normal night, like last night I went to bed, it was midnight when I laid down, and Jeremy was still going live. He went live last night and he was still going live, so I watched a little bit of that, and I probably dozed off around 12:30, something like that. And then I was up at 6 this morning because I had to leave the house by 6:45, somewhere around in there. So Lumpy Dog says, whoa, how did I get a blue wrench? I feel the power. I think I did it on our last live stream, but you must have not commented or noticed it afterwards, because I haven't figured out how to do mods when we're not live streaming. Jason Holmes is in the house. He says, love your channel, Jeffro. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, brother. Mortal Slayer 82 is in the house. It's Jeff. What is up, man? Who hasn't smashed the like button yet? Lumpy Dog is going to work. Thanks, Lump. Let's see here. It was me that didn't hit the like. That's funny. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So I've got like 2, maybe 3 loads of laundry I need to get done. I've got a full day of work tomorrow to get done. I've got to change all the water in all of my aquariums in the house. Let's see, what else do I got to do? I still haven't found my dog setter yet, which I'm sure it's going to be cool. If not, one of my daughters can do it. I need to go tomorrow and get the rental car, because I don't want to drive my Jeep all the way out to Colorado, because it would just beat me up really bad. Thinking about possibly renting a truck, because Michael from Mile High Plecos, he's got a couple or 3 180 acrylics left, or maybe they're glass, I don't know. I'd have to look, but he's got a couple of 180s that he's wanting to get rid of, and if I rent a truck instead of a car, I might bring back a 180. I don't know yet though, so not really sure, but I got a lot to do in the next 24 hours, and I'm holding off to do my water changes till tomorrow night. That way everything's fresh, because I'll come home Sunday night. I'll be home around 5 or 6 Sunday night on my trip. And if anybody in here doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'm leaving Friday morning to go out to Colorado for some shenanigans with Priscilla. I'm going to see her first Friday night, Priscilla MK Art. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to get up and go over to Michael Trevino's house at Mile High Plecos and see him. And then sometime, I think Saturday afternoon, we're all going to go to Denver, and Candy Overalls is going to go, and I think Fishy Mailman is on board, and Priscilla and Michael and myself, and little Caleb and the rest of the Overalls family are going to go, I think, to an aquarium, a big, large aquarium in Denver. I don't want to say that it's the Denver Aquarium, but that might be what it is. If you're still in here, Candy, if you guys know anything, always let the women take care of all the planning, because everything will be perfect. And I guarantee you, Candy knows where it's at. So, let's see here. I already read that. I have got an ant crawling across my big screen. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Mary says, oops, just went back to smash it. Jeremy says you can add mods in your community settings. Cool. Mortal Slayer says, chilling with the new tub. LOL, I punched the like button. Yeah. So on Joel's live stream earlier, Mortal Slayer 82 called me a, what would I say? An enabler, I guess you would say. He said that he just added an outdoor summer pond, and he blames me for it. What can I say? They're addictive, man. They are addictive. Mary says, oh man, that sounds like a lot to do. Yeah, and I also will have to pack. My 16-year-old son's coming with me, so I'll have to pack for him and me. He's colorblind, so if I don't pack for him, it will be just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that he packs. So, yeah. Let's see here. Jeremy says, make sure to like and share this stream. Jeffro is only 7 away from 1K. Yeah, that's another thing that I want to talk about. I am knocking on the door to 1,000 subscribers, and it's pretty exciting. I mean, whenever you set out on a goal that you think is going to take the whole year, because, I mean, I seriously sat down and I was like, you know, what can I obtain this year for goals, you know? And 1,000 is hard to get to, guys. I mean, any of you that are in here that have low sub count, but you feel like you're working pretty hard, it takes forever to get there. There's some people that just skyrocket. There are ways that you can, hang on a second. There are ways that you can promote your channel, you know, with money. You can promote your channel on Twitter. You can promote your channel on Facebook. There's all kinds of things that you can do to make it really grow. But what it really boils down to is, no matter how much money you pay, if you don't have the content that your subscribers want to watch, they're not going to stay subscribed, or they're not going to watch your videos. And it's really not, we all get focused on subscribers, and it's really not about subscribers, really. I mean, if a person was really good enough, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million subscribers. It's more the subscribers that you have that you're engaged with is how I feel about it. That's why I love these live streams, is because, you know, like right now, I've got 20 people in here that are, you know, making my day, you know. It's kind of hard to explain until you're sitting on this side of it, but, you know, I would much rather have a smaller channel. You know, I don't know. 1,000 is really hard to get to, is what I was trying to say. I seen a little glimpse of Dank. Where is Dank? Yo, what is up, Dank? Dank Tanks is in the house, my buddy. His channel is growing right now too. He, gosh, he's been growing pretty quick too. Like, seems like maybe 2 weeks ago he was in the mid 500s, and he just cracked over 600 this week. And I'm really proud of Dank. Dank is my boy. Aqua Freedom is in the house. What is up, Aqua Freedom? So I can't remember whose live stream it was the other day, but it was the first time that I'd ever seen you in the chat. And I made a little comment, and I think you got it, but when the first thing that pops into my mind when I see Aqua Freedom is Mel Brooks. I think it's Mel Brooks in what's the movie? I'll have to go down here to the bottom of the chat. So what's the movie about the Scottish people and Braveheart? So in Braveheart, whenever he's riding on the horse and he's trying to get his troops all in line, he's like, they can take our land, but they'll never take our Aqua Freedom. I know it's kind of corny to some of you guys, but that's exactly what I thought of when I saw that name. I was like, cool name, man. So, Mad Cypress LL is in the house and says congratulations. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. HC Aqua is in the house saying hello. What is up, HC Aqua? Punchy says I have over 100 subs. Makes me happy. Yeah, I can remember when I got to 100. And it's kind of weird. I can remember people talking about this. Like Casey Neistat said 1,000 was really hard for him to get to. And he's like a master behind the camera, you know. And then he said 1,000 was hard to get to. And then 10,000 and 100,000. And now I think he's up in like 9 million, somewhere around in there. But yeah, you just got to take it one goal at a time. What are you wanting to do? And I don't even know what my next goal is even going to be. I know I'll probably turn on monetization to my channel and see how that goes. You know, I may set up a Patreon, but I don't know. I'll probably talk more about that with other creators, because some people do and then some people don't. Like getting ready to go out to see Jeremy later in the month. I'll probably pick his brain, because I don't believe he does a Patreon, and he's you know, got an opinion about it, and I want to hear that. So different things like that. I don't really know what kind of goals I'm going to set. I don't know. I have to set something to work towards something, though. Let's see here. I know I missed a lot. Devin Peppers is in the house. What is up, Devin? I hear those glasses are expensive. At Joel. Okay. It's probably been here for a little longer. Priscilla MK Art. Now, I seen this avatar a minute ago, and I skipped right past it, but Priscilla has changed her avatar. She says, yo, 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 peace, stay hydrated. No doubt it is a hot mamma jamma out there. It's really humid here right now. Really hot. Trying to make sure I haven't missed anyone else. Because, man, Priscilla just passed right on by me. I'll have to look at that emoji later. Okay, Aquama says, my husband has that condition where he sees too much color, so he's usually only wearing dark colors. Neons give him headaches. It sucks sometimes. Yeah, it does. It's kind of funny, though. Like, I'm really bad for making blonde jokes, because my kids' hair, all of them are kind of darkening up now, but my 3 younger children at one time in their life had solid white hair, and my ex-wife had really blonde hair. So, like, I tend to make a lot of, you know, blonde jokes, but I'm really bad for making colorblind jokes too, because my 16-year-old, you know, he's a comedian, and he comes up with some really good colorblind jokes. You know, it's funny. John Holmes says, your content is binge-worthy. Been hitting your videos hard today. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. That's one thing that helps. The more content you have. One of these days, I'll probably start getting rid of some of that older stuff that isn't fish keeping related. I just haven't had the time to really get in there and start doing it. I'll probably start marking a lot of those old ones private. Every once in a while, I'll have somebody comment on one of those videos that's a subscriber that's in the fish fam, and it's kind of nice for me to look back on it and see where I've came from, but that doesn't mean it has to be public, you know. Um, but yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know the one that's going to be one that people will keep on going back and back. I mean, the videos are doing really good as far as my channel goes. Are those Pleco versus food videos? People are loving those. I mean, the videos are doing good. Oh, let's see. A little dank goes a long ways. Excuse me. That's funny, Lump. Oh, let's see. Danky. Yeah, Aqua Freedom. You got it. That's cool. Yeah, it was just the very first thing that popped into my mind. Let's see. Going into lurker mode, have stuff to get done. Well, alrighty then, Punchy. I don't know how long we're gonna go tonight. I know we haven't ate dinner yet. I had a late lunch today. I probably didn't eat. I didn't eat anything until 2 o'clock today. It was just one of those where barely got my coffee brewed, and I was out the door. Had an hour and a half drive to the first place, and then I had an hour and a half drive to the second place, and then a 2-hour drive back to the office. So it was like 2 o'clock before I ate, and at 5 when I got off work, my oldest son went with his girlfriend to the lake. He was leaving the door. At 5 o'clock, he was putting on swimming trunks saying, "Hey, can I go to the lake?" And I'm like, okay. And then my youngest son comes walking in with a bowl of cereal. I'm like, well, we're going to eat a late supper, so we're going to eat supper after my stream tonight. So I can't guarantee you we can go too late, because I got my 16-year-old's already been back from the lake asking when we're going to eat. Got to feed those teenagers. All right. Let's see. Aquamal says later. Boy, I probably, if I missed anybody in the chat or anybody says anything that they want me to see, go ahead and say it again, because I will, I'll get it. I just went down to the bottom of the chat. I missed a whole bunch. Candy says, I've got to run, going to dinner. See you Saturday, Jeff and Candy. Can't wait, Candy. Cannot wait. Bob says, later, Candy. Aquamal says, later, Candy. Mortal Slayer 82 says, interesting. I missed a bunch in the chat, I guarantee you. Okay, let's see. Devin Pepper says, Jeffro, tell my high plecos to get to power feeding those long fin bristlenose plecos, because I'm waiting. Yeah, my youngest son was asking me if he had any fry, and I'll tell you, he's been really busy. I haven't got to talk to him a whole lot. I mean, it's like every other day me and him talk. It's got to the point where he's calling me every other day, and we're not getting a message very much. He's not having much downtime. Plus, he was off work. He had to ask for a extra day of work, and I think, see, today's Wednesday, I think he would have went back to work yesterday. I think he was supposed to go back Monday, but I don't know that for sure. I haven't talked to him since, gosh, I think Sunday was the last time I talked to him. But yeah, I don't know exactly. You know, for me, these collaborations that I'm doing, if you want to call them that, are more about, you know, I talk to Mike all the time. You know, it's more about getting to see him than anything. You know, I wish that I could get Dank to go out there, but it's just, it is what it is. I mean, Dank's on the whole other side of the state or the country, you know. But that's what it's going to be more for me. I think I'll probably be able to talk him into going live with me. And yeah, I still haven't had any kind of verbal confirmation from Priscilla if she's going to let me film any of her tanks. But I know she was talking in one of her streams about how she was going to have to clean the tank, so I think that's her way of telling me that she might. But it's more for me is to give Priscilla a big hug. Um, you know, I appreciate people like Priscilla. She's one of my real close fish fam friends, and she's always there for me. And I can't wait to meet her. So, um, Bob says, I didn't hear back from Mile High regarding them. Emailed last week. Gotcha. Yeah, he's been terribly busy. Q Aquatic says, hey everybody, what's up, Susie? Dank says he's been building his new fish room. Yeah, and from the way it sounds, I can't remember what live stream it was on the other night, but he's running out of room and he's going to have to get rid of some tanks, and I don't know. I need to call him tomorrow probably, or maybe I'll call him tonight after I eat supper and check in with him and see what the pricing would be on the tanks, because I think trucks are a little more expensive to rent, all that kind of stuff. Trucks are more expensive as far as gas, you know, because otherwise me and my son, we're just going to get a Prius. And I got to get that done tomorrow. I may be late in the game getting what I want too. Bears Fish is in the house. Hello everyone. What is up, Bears Fish? Welcome to the stream. Krusty Bojangles is in the house. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, Krusty? Nice to see you, man. Bob says, have 3 arriving tomorrow from Kyle. Also 2 1-inch Hoplo cats from tilapia.com. Cool. That right there reminds me, Dank and I were texting the other night, and he was talking about how Kyle has a really good deal on orange Neocaridina shrimp. They're $3 a piece. That is cheap, guys. So if it's the same Kyle that I'm thinking, it's kyleswildworld.com, if I remember right. He's a fellow YouTuber in the fish fam. And that reminded me that if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, last night, I think it was last night, I posted up a video. I was feeding my shrimp in my Fantasy Blue Dreams that I got from Flip Aquatics probably 2 months ago now, maybe even 3 months ago now. You know, the colony had kind of dwindled down. I ordered 10 adults, and in my shipment I got 10 adults, 1 was DOA, and then I had 3 little almost microscopic shrimplets, you know, that just hatched along the way. Well, I know for a fact 1 of those shrimplets made it because I watched it grow up in the tank. The other 2 I didn't ever see again. At any given time you can walk up to the aquarium and feed it, and you see 6. So I'm thinking I have 6 adults in there, but it might be even less. And that, it was an import shrimp, and it's the first time I've ever got imported shrimp. And what everybody's telling me is you know, they're kind of wimpy, I guess you would say. They were quarantined for 30 days, and you know, I got them, and it takes them a while to adjust. Well, last night, long story short, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I put up a little video on Instagram. It's Jeffroz with a Z Instagram, Jeffroz Instagram. I put up a little video. It's kind of crappy because all the apple snails and ram's horn snails all on the food, but I've got Fantasy Blue Dream shrimplets, and I'm really stoked about that. So I love the blue shrimp, and it's been a long time coming, because before I bought those, I'd bought some others off of eBay that mostly were dark, you know, like to the point of being black. A lot of them were black. So I gave up on those and ordered these from Flip Aquatics, and they're awesome. So Dank Tank says it's wildworldaquatics.com, and since that isn't really a link that we can click on, it might be a little different, but you get the picture. Let's see here. Krusty says, so I'm going out of town for 4 days. Should I leave my lights on or off? I have many plants. Whoa. I always leave my lights off. My planted aquarium, well, I've got 2 planted aquariums in the house that have plants that I would worry about. This one over here, and if you can see right behind me, there's windows back there, and then along this wall there's windows, so they're going to get some light shining on them. And then the aquarium that is in that new L182 planted aquarium that I have in my dining room, that's right next to a window, so they're going to get some light. And then the kitchen is opposite of the dining room, and it's got some windows, so they're going to get some light. So yeah, it depends. I mean, I would rather have my lights off even if they were completely dark, but even my son's aquariums in his bedroom, there's just moss in one of the tanks and guppy grass in the other, but he's got windows that would get some ambient light. So that's what I would say. Depends on, and I'm going to be leaving for 3 days. So, Aquatic Moss says, I still owe cherry barbs. I still owe Priscilla cherry barbs, frowny face. I've been having so many freaking tank issues. I lost a lot of fish too. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot here lately, and I feel really bad for everyone. I lost an inler this week. I lost a guppy this week. I lost 2 shrimp this week, and I haven't lost any shrimp in a long time. One was just a coal red one in this tank, and one was a fire red in this tank over here. I did lose a guppy in that tank over here this week, so that's like 5 fish that I can think of. Plus, about 2 weeks ago I lost 2 L183 plecos, so that was a big loss. So it's not massive loss, but I've got 31 aquariums going right now. The more you get, the more you lose, is what mine is. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on, like I hate even saying it, so I'm going to look it up here really quick. Let's see here. So, you guys chat amongst yourselves. There was a really cool post that I want to give a shout out on. It was on Bob Steenfot. It's Steenfot Aquatics Facebook page. And it was from, who was it from? Oh my gosh, I know it was on Bob's. I thought it was. That was yesterday at 4:28 a.m. Maybe it's been a couple of days ago. So since Aquatic Ma is still in here, I'm just going to have her help me instead of finding it, because I'm having troubles finding it. Aquatic Mom, who is the guy? I believe he's from the UK. He's got like a really strong accent. He was in the compilation video with me. He was the one right before me. It's something aquatics or something like that. He's the one that posted a video about we need to talk about the king. So did anybody see that video? Know who I'm talking about. That way I can point people in the right direction. It was like a 16-minute video, I think, and he's a subscriber to Joey, the King of DIY, and he talks about all the things that have been going that's different. The channel has kind of been different. I'm pretty sure I was subscribed to him a long time ago too, so I've been a subscriber for a long time. Aquarium Adventures. Okay, so if you guys aren't subscribed to Aquarium Adventures, the guy's really a nice guy, and he kept his cool. I mean, you can't argue with it. I mean, you guys have to watch this video. It's called something like "We Need to Talk About the King" or something like that, and he's a subscriber to Joey. And he sits down and he has some really good, and it'd be it'd be kind of nice to, yeah, Graham is his name. I remember in the live stream the other night you spelled his name right and he was excited about that. But um, yeah, um, hi Susan. um, but he's a really super nice guy, and I thought the video was done good. He didn't get mean, he didn't get angry, he didn't call anybody any names. He just brought up some good valid points, and there's a lot of people hot about this right now, and what it boils down to is um, you know, I had noticed some clickbait stuff um, in our hobby, and it made me unsubscribe from someone, and I'm not going to bring up their name, but um, I just thought it was kind of childish. um, I'm not saying that I've never done any clickbait titles. You know, your title is really important. um, but since I started doing my channel, you know, Jeffroz FishKeeping, I haven't really had a problem with it. Like, you know, I'm setting up an aquarium. um, you know, you're only going to have your aquarium named a certain name, so you just say setting up a 40-gallon breeder for my L182 plecos. Now, there ain't a pleco in the whole entire video, so some could say that's kind of clickbaity. You're using a really nice starlight pleco, and it's not even in the video. But I don't say, you know, the starlight plecos are in the video. I mean, I'm talking to my subscribers on that video, and I'm saying, hey, I'm setting up an aquarium for them, you know. So um, that could be kind of clickbaity, but I think what I'm talking about is like, you know, dead fish and pictures of your dead fish, using that as clickbait when you don't really need to. Mary says, I want to say something real quick. Aquafunk with Angel Freak is in the house. I missed announcing that you were here, and sorry about that. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Mary says, does clickbaiting work? Yeah, it does. And clickbaiting to me is more, I hate clickbaiting. You know, the dead fish on the thing didn't bother me as much. I didn't get really angry like some people did. I mean, I've heard some rants this week about it, you know. But this Graham guy, he did it in real tasteful. You know, go check out his video. It was really tasteful. I liked the video. I thought it was really a good video, and it'd be kind of nice if people was to share that out to maybe get it to where Joey could see it. That's what I would think. But clickbait does work. The type of clickbait that I don't like is, you know, like I used to be subscribed to Jake Paul, and he would do a clickbait, and all it is he's got a really weak video, and he puts a topic in his description that's really captivating. You know, wow, I want to see this. But his 18-minute long video says nothing about that, and it's at the very end of the video. So he's trying to help out his video by doing a clickbait title. So that's kind of aggravating. I don't like it when they clickbait and then there's nothing about what the clickbait was about, you know, or like it's a lie, you know, and it's just, you know, flat out clickbait. I personally don't think that I would ever put pictures of a dead fish or video clips of a dead fish or a dying fish or anything like that on one of my thumbnails or as part of my description. I'm, you know, okay with staying away from things like that. Susan says, gotta go, Jeff. I'll try to return. Okay. Lumpy Dog says, everyone thinks my channel is about small dogs. Silly people. Obviously it's about fish. Just look at my avatar. Ha ha ha. That's a good one. Brandon is here from Mr. B's Fish and Things. Different people have different reasons for doing YouTube to begin with. Yep, that's right. Mary says, okay, makes sense. Bob Kaler says, clickbait works. Once then I unsub. Yep, that's right. You you know, I've unsubscribed from a lot of people that aren't in the fish keeping hobby. Um, I'm trying to fill up my YouTube subscriptions with more people that are in the fish keeping hobby, because that's more what I'm interested in. I am still subscribed to, well, I can go to it right now. Joe Robinette. Joe Robinette does a lot of primitive outdoor camping style videos, so I really dig him. There's a guy called Matthew Charrington, which he's bizarre, but I can't unsubscribe from him. He does like these crazy builds where he'll build like a little motorcycle, or he'll build a real wild car. He does a lot of car shows and different things like that. He's always got a project going. He's got lupus. He has all kinds of weird sleeping hours and habits. He's from Ohio. He's like mid-30s, somewhere around in there. I can't unsubscribe from him. It's just, it is what it is. Let's see here. Casey Neistat, I'm still subscribed to him. Outlaw, Jared from the Outlaw Dipper channel. He's out there. He just makes me laugh. I'm still subscribed to this guy, but I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. His name's Killum. If you guys don't know who he is, his stuff is kind of fake anymore, so I don't know. I'm thinking about leaving his. Andrew Applepie, he's a musician that I use music in some of my videos. He does uncopyrighted. He just says you can use my music. Mr. Science Geek, Zach's Tanks. Yeah, I think that's it. So, oh, DJ Quads, they're another musical group that I use music for my videos. They are, so that's what, like 5 or so that I'm subscribed to that aren't fish keepers. So, let's see what happened in the chat. Mr. Bees says, oh yeah, Mr. Bees has a channel called Mr. Bees Fix It. So I'm subscribed to that channel, and it hasn't got to do with fish keeping. Aquafunk, LOL, Mr. B. Yeah, Mr. Bees has one that's called Mr. Bees Fix It. So he does fix it stuff, pretty much vehicles. He like bought a really awesome Volkswagen not too long ago that he's gonna restore on there. Mary says hello. Thanks, buddy. Lumpy Dog says put giveaway in a video title and watch it explode. Yeah, my aquarium co-op giveaway video did really good. That one I kind of inadvertently, you know, I did a really good job promoting that one. You know, I did my homework, I did some thinking, and Corey helped me out with that one a lot, and that helped my channel grow too. But really all I was looking for is I was at 440 subscribers, and I was wanting to get over that 500 subscriber hump, and that was in May, by the way, guys, and here we are in July, and I'm almost to 1,000. So I was wanting to get over that 500 subscriber hump before mid-year, and I knew I could get there, but I wanted to do something. You know, I thought, you know, do this month-long giveaway, and over the month's time I'll get to 500 subscribers, and gosh, it seems like I got like 300 in one day, somewhere around in there. So Joel says dead fish giveaway. Mary says, I hate all the suggestion videos. Why would I care about the drama channels? Yeah, and my Roku out in my living room during the day while I'm gone to work, my sons will watch like rap videos, or like one of them will watch like gaming channel videos, and then it's like I watched them because it's my YouTube channel that's out there, and that starts showing up in my suggestions. So it's like, oh my gosh, really? It's going to take forever to get these off of here. Peter says, my hornwort arrives on Tuesday, easy green on Friday. Well, if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you guys all know that I have some hornwort, and at one time this 55 gallon over here was completely packed with it, and I took it all down and put it in my little, it used to be a crayfish pool down in my basement, and I replaced it with Java moss, and it kind of melted back a little bit. But whenever I set up this new 182 aquarium, I would take it down to the LFS to give them something to hang on to while we were going. So Mary says, yeah, giveaways are winners for sure. I'm really like torn right now too, because I want to do something for my subscribers whenever I hit 1,000. I'm like 8 away. I want to do something for them, but what my problem with it is like I've got subscribers from all over the world now, you know, the UK, you know, Australia, Scotland, I mean, you just name it. And I can't do an aquarium co-op gift card again because only people from the US can use that. My thoughts a while back, whenever I was talking about it, was do like a Flip Aquatics, but they only ship to the US. And then I think they said one time, sometimes on special things they'll ship to Canada, but it's not a regular thing. I don't really want to do an Amazon gift card, or like last year I did a Visa gift card. I did like $100 Visa gift card last year, but the person who won it, you go to her Twitter account and all she does all day long is just enter giveaways. And that's not cool. She's probably not even a subscriber anymore. So it's really tough. Allison Chains is in the house. What is up, Allison? It's really tough to figure out what to do. Like, do I do like a great big giant long live stream and just be like, I'm doing an 8-hour live stream, guys, thanks. You know, I mean, what do you do? So after I hit 1,000 subscribers, don't be upset if I don't do a giveaway right away, or I don't do something right away. I've got to think about it. You know, I've got to do something that everybody would enjoy, you know. And I don't know right now what to do, but I'm getting close to 1,000 and it's pretty exciting. You know, I've got to do something for you guys. But Joel says, I'll get you 8 subs. Give me 5 minutes. That would be awesome if we did it while I was live, you know. Dank says, how about only for U.S. contestants? LOL. How about only for U.S. contestants? Yeah, I could do that, but like Dougie, he's not here in the stream tonight because his wife is turning 60 today. Today is Bald and Dangerous wife's 60th birthday, and he let me know earlier on a Instagram post that he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight, or he said I probably won't be able to make it tonight. But like he's at my live streams like an hour early, and when you go to a live stream early and you see someone talking, you start talking to them and then they talk to you. And there's been live streams that the chat was bumping an hour before my live stream happened, and that helps my channel, guys. And I'm not saying he's my favorite, you know, yada yada yada, but it's not fair for me to give away an aquarium co-op gift card and poor Dougie over there didn't get a chance to win it. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Punchy says, if I ever get to 1,000, I will give away an original drawing. That would be awesome. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says 1,000 subs, shout out. LOL. I could do something like that. Or maybe I could do something like, the bad thing about it is you never know who's going to win it. But I could do one of those, I could do a live stream for my 1,000 subs. I could call it my 1,000 subs live stream giveaway, and I could do like a chat generator. So someone that's in the chat, I could do a giveaway of like oh, like a collaboration or something like that. So like maybe that I don't physically go to you, but maybe I have you live with me or something. And that's something that at the end of the month I'm really going to dig in with Jeremy, because he's done a lot of those. Like he sent me a Google Hangout the other night and blah 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 blah. He boom 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 touched a bunch of buttons, and I'm live with him for 3 hours. But I don't know physically how to do that right now at the moment, but I would like to do that. And that could maybe start some kind of a series that, once a month or once a week or something like that, once every 2 weeks, I get somebody on here. And the hard thing about promising that is getting people to actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, um, maybe there would be a lot of people out there that would want to, but people helped me grow, so I want to help people grow too. And that would be one way to do it, because you put Brandon from Mr. B's Fishing Things on here, and people see his face, and they're like, whoa, that's Brandon, and they hear him talk, and he knows his stuff. And like there was one video that I really enjoyed of his where he was talking about light and light bulbs and different things like that, and I really gained a lot of info from that video. So he does know his stuff, but sometimes we need a little help, because people see Brandon in the comment section in the chat on all these live streams, but they don't take the time. And it's like really hard, you know what I mean? Like it's hard. Just because you're in the chat all the time doesn't mean that you just gain a bunch of subscribers. A lot of people don't know that you make videos. That's the way it is, so that would be kind of cool. That's a good idea. That was killing me. 8 tanks. Brandon says, I'll never get 1,000, but I'm not really trying either, I suppose. Yep. And that might not be what your goals are. Or you might not even have any goals. You just might be here for the fun. I just like to make videos every once in a while, and that's okay. Joel says, all right, I've just sent your channel to 10K people legs. See what happens. LOL. Cool. Thanks, Joel. Punchy says, I have tanks all over the house. Bob says, bet she's thrilled her age is on YouTube. Allison Chain says, I am moving tanks around today. Centralized location will save me so much time. Definitely. Most definitely. If all my tanks were in one room, my water changes would be quick, because I have to take it all down and then move to another fish room, and it would save a lot of time. Plus feeding, oh my gosh, like every morning I get up, I use the bathroom, I start my coffee, I wash my hands, and then I start my coffee. And then take the pups out. The pups go out first, of course, because they act like they haven't seen me in 10 years whenever I get up in the morning. And I take them out, go to the bathroom, wash my hands, make my coffee, and by the time my coffee is done, I've got all my fishies fed. Let's see. Allison says, that was killing me. 8 tanks and 4 rooms set up for WC's move set up again. LOL, no more. Awesome. TM Aquatics is here. What part of Iowa are you from, Jeff? I live south of Des Moines, about an hour southeast of Des Moines, so I'm kind of south central in Iowa. Dank Tanks says winner. Yeah, south of Des Moines. Damian Markham is in the house. Sorry if I mispronounced that. A local fish store credit and call their store and give them the money. A local fish store credit and call their store and give them the money. Punchy says, yeah, I have a new rack out on my porch. I am going to set up and move some stray tanks onto. I seen a post the other day, but it was on aquarium support, so there's no telling where it was from, but it was a lady who posted it, and she just bought 3 great big fish racks, and they were all 5. Each rack came with 5 75-gallon aquariums that were divided, and it also came with a sump on each one. And I was like, wow. And she was talking like she got a dirt cheap buy for it too. Lumpy Dog says 1,000 Jimmy John subs for 1,000 subs. Yeah, boy. 54 Punchy. Well, it's not really a tangent, but I'll get on a small opinionative on Jimmy John's. So we got a Jimmy John's probably 2 years ago, and I live at the 1200 block of a street. But um, that's not really a long ways. But I called to get it delivered one day from Jimmy John's when they were first here, and the biggest reason why I don't like their subs is they make them sometime in the day, and they're ice cold. So like they hurt your teeth when you're eating them. That's the biggest thing why I don't like them. I love the flavors and all that kind of stuff. But um, well, there's another thing I don't like about them too. You get a sub and chips, but you have to buy the drink extra. So you get sub and chips in your meal, but then the drink is extra. So it's kind of like at Long John's when you order a meal and they're like, "What do you want to drink?" And you tell them what you want to drink, and it's like $1.80 more on top of the meal that was already like $7 or $8, and it's like, come on, we're at $10 here. But anyhow, called Jimmy John's right when they first opened, tried to have them deliver to me, and they're like, "Oh, we stop at the 1100 block, sorry." And then like a couple weeks later, I seen them delivering to my next door neighbor. It's like, what the heck? I mean, it just aggravated me. I'm a big fast food person. I can cook a lot, okay? But when you work full time, it's hard to cook on a nightly basis, so we eat out a lot, and it's terrible. That's why I've got a big Jeffroz belly. Speaking of food, we're getting close to the end of the stream, guys, so I'm going to go down here in the chat a little ways. Jeremy's back. Tankiness. KG says, yeah, I had to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Jimmy John's rubber subs. Yeah, and they are ice cold. Dank loves Jimmy John's. TM Aquatic says, now living in the Twin Cities, Hawks or Clones. I am a Hawkeyes fan. I do enjoy watching, and I root for the Cyclones. Last year, I don't know if they even got to keep their really good receivers last year, but that one receiver that they had, oh my gosh, he was a beast. I mean, like, the dude is talented. I don't know if he's going to the draft or whatever, but I'm a Hawkeyes fan. But anytime the Cyclones are doing good, I'm happy for them. John Bedker says Hawkeyes. I know Mortal Slayer, if he's still in here, he's a Hawkeyes fan. He's got a tattoo of a Hawkeyes logo on him. So Aquamal says, I don't believe in paying someone to make me a sandwich, though. Yeah, I know. The only time I ever do is just for convenience. Dank says, yeah, I've been fast food lately, too. I work 2 jobs. My old lady doesn't cook. Yeah, Dank does cook every once in a while, though. Man, he cooked up something the other night that had some, like, steak in it, like minced up steak that looked like, gosh, it looked good. I don't even remember what it was. Corey the Cat is in the house. He says, hello, hello, what is up, Corey? Dank Tank says, Jimmy John's, I said Long John's, fool. Excuse me, I love Long John's. Man, every time I get a meal, I like, gosh, what is the shredded up cabbage stuff? I'm drawing a blank here. I'm drawing a big blank. Golly, what is the stuff that you would eat with fish or barbecue that's a bunch of shredded up cabbage with like sweet mayonnaise and stuff mixed in with it? I can't think right now. But anyhow, instead of getting that, coleslaw. I said it before I seen it. Coleslaw. Every time I go to Long John's and get a meal, I'll get like the fish and chicken sometimes, or like the fish and shrimp sometimes. But it comes with a few hush puppies and 2 sides. And every time I get the 2 sides, there's sometimes I say, Hush Puppies. They'll say, what's your two sides? And I'll say, yeah, manifold. Jeff, you read my mind. I was going to say, man, I'm having a manifold brain fart here. But anyhow, I sometimes I'll tell them Hush Puppies. And they're like, there's 8 Hush Puppies to a side. And I'm like, yeah. But most of the time I'll get fries and more Hush Puppies. I love their Hush Puppies. Yeah, Dank says, I might as well drink the malt vinegar. I use it on everything. That stuff's good. There's only one place in the world to get it, too. KG Cichlid says, coleslaw is yummy. Yes, it is. But I don't really care for theirs. I like KFC's coleslaw. And I like my Grandma Bonnie's coleslaw. My Grandma Bonnie makes a mean coleslaw. But, yeah. Bob Kaler says, thanks for the stream, Jeff. Got to press on. And we are at the 1 hour mark. I'm going to look up and see what my video for tomorrow is, because I cannot really remember off the top of my head. I was going to look that up before I came on live. Another thing before you guys leave, Dan's Fish is live next, and I just got the notification that he did go live, so hang on 1 second though, because I want to talk about the video that I got coming up tomorrow. I should have done this 5 minutes ago. So the video that I got coming up for tomorrow, what is tomorrow, July 12th? Okay, tomorrow's video is, the title is, I got my zebra danios to spawn on the first try. So, if you guys want to see that video, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed making it. And, yeah, stay tuned. Saturday night's live stream, there's no telling who is going to be on it. I'm going to be at Colorado with Michael Trevino from Mile High Plecos and everybody else. There ain't no telling what Saturday night's live stream is going to be. It might be a mobile one. I don't know yet. I'm going to bring as much gear as I can, but there ain't no telling. It might be some Fish Fam shenanigans Saturday night. And Valley Fish is in the house. I want to answer this one really quick. Any local clubs near you? I think, as far as I know, the closest one I've got, I think, is like the Quad Cities. And that's like 2 hours plus away from me. I don't think we have one in Des Moines. If we do, I think it was something that I wasn't really interested in. Like they called themselves a certain type of fish instead of all types of fish or something like that. But I need to really look into that, because I think I just need to have a fish club. Allison Chain says Mark Shrimp Tank's wife has a recipe for cheesy chicken bacon loaf. It's so good. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm getting ready to eat supper, right? I don't even know what I'm going to get, but I'm getting hungry. So, thanks to everyone that came out and made this stream awesome tonight. You guys are the best. Wish me luck on getting to 1,000 subs. Maybe the next time I talk to you guys, I'll be at 1,000. Make sure, if you're not following me on Instagram, go over to Jeffroz Insta and follow me on Instagram, and watch my upcoming trip that I'm getting ready to make to Colorado, and see what happens. This time I'm for sure going to hit the stop streaming, and it's for sure going to stop, because we're not going to see me get up and run to the bathroom at the end of the stream like Saturday night. Again, thanks to everyone for coming out. Hopefully you guys have a great week. Make sure and keep an eye out for what's coming up in the next few days, because it's going to be kind of exciting. Peace out, y'all. And I'm going to hit this stop streaming button right now. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. Okay, I hit it. It's over. The live stream's over. I'm kidding. All right. Peace out, guys. Go over to Dan's Fish and watch him. He's live streaming right now. He's a great guy. You guys will love it. Peace out.